You've never been to Boston? I like it. I think it's a great place to go on trips if you're like me and you like old people stuff. Because when I go on trips, I want to go somewhere and walk around and go, wow, look at that building. Oh, the street is so nice. And then I like to eat food and sit in a cafe and talk to someone. I go on trips with friends to talk to them in a nice location. That is my idea of vacationing. I think Boston is great for that. They have wonderful museums, all these nice spots to walk, everything. So I was so glad when me, Mel, and Matara went on our trip because they're with me on that. They just wanted to eat food and hang out. And then Matara, I think she talked to you guys about it. She said, oh my God, I want to do karaoke. And I was like, I'll watch. And people were worried. They were like, are you gonna have fun? And I was like, oh yeah. Oh, trust. I want to sit here and go, woo! Like unironically, I want to do that. And I will have a great time. And I did, and it was so fun. We love to hear about the trip. We drove to different places. We walked around those places. We ate food. Matara had to go into drugstores like 5 times to buy different things because she would buy one thing at a time and then an hour later realized she needed another thing. And she snored a lot. Yeah. And Mel, I love Mel. I watched Mel sing. Mel is so... Mel likes My Chemical Romance and like anything from that era. Every time a song would come on, when it was a certain genre and from a certain time period, I was like, Mel requested that. She'd stand up and be like, yep. And she'd just start singing. I didn't have to guess. I would just see a certain song and I would know exactly who requested it. Matara had kind of similar requests sometimes, but hers was more, I say Mel liked more alternative stuff, whereas Matara liked things that were more on like the pop end, or she liked like Nirvana, right? Like stuff that was a little older. And I do all that. And then if there was a song from the 80s, it was me. It was just really funny. Like anything requested that was from the 80s or early 90s was me. Anything that was requested late 90s, early 2000s was Matara. And then anything requested that was mid 2000s to 2010 was Mel. It was like you could absolutely tell. The song would come on and you would know exactly who requested it by era. So funny. I was dying. It was just so on the nose every time. Mel loves her emo music. Oh, she really does. Any Creed? I tried so hard to get someone to sing Creed. We had a bunch of friends there and I said, guys, I'm going to request certain songs for other people to sing because my entertainment for tonight is watching you guys sing. So will you do it? And one friend in particular was willing to take on any song that they didn't know the words to, and they would just make it up because the songs are on the screen, but you don't hear the tune. So they were like, I will just sing it over the track, whatever it comes out like it does. And I laughed so hard, I legitimately almost threw up. I was in tears and I almost threw up. I was... The TLDR, very funny person, sat there on the mic, just absolutely screaming the lyrics and trying to make a real song out of it. It was so funny. And they were like, request more, you pick the track. And I was like, are you sure? One of them I picked was Copacabana. I was like, are you a Fantalo? Oh my God, it was so funny. If you made me sing Creed, I would take the piss and just make all the mouth noises. I won't even sing the word. Dude, With Arms Wide Open goes crazy at karaoke because even if you don't know the lyrics, everyone goes, wow, and you know what I mean? Everyone just does the thing. You don't need the words. You just need some vowels and some shapes to make your mouth into. And there you go. There's your Creed song. That's it. And I swear to God, anytime I go to karaoke, I always put on a Creed song and I don't tell people that I put it on. I just leave the mic and see who picks it up. And people who don't know the lyrics will sing it every time because they'll just make noises and it'll sound good. It sounds like the real song, man. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, I'm still sick from that whole weekend, dude. Ugh. I think I got sick from that, and I think I got double sick from seeing family at holiday time right after. We did that trip, so I went away and then came back and then did the holiday. I think I got infected during the trip, and then I think I also got infected again during the holiday time, during Thanksgiving. And I think, yeah, I got double tapped by that shit. I think that's why I'm so sick, honestly, because I'm never sick for this long. It's so weird. It's got to be that. I think it was the shoey that got you ill. I didn't do the shoey. That was them. I was not part of the shoey. Time to Google what a shoey is. They were doing it for a subathon goal that Matara had during her subathon, where her and Mel would do a shoey together. And it's you take a shot from a shoe. So we went shopping for shoes to do it in, and we found these little baby shoes. We found these two little sets of baby shoes, ones that were like little sneakers that they liked, and then another one that was sort of like little wellies, right? A little rain boot, which I figured would be a little better for putting liquid in than a sneaker, which would just, I don't know, becomes wet and then makes a thud when you throw it at the wall. I don't like that. So they do have glass ones for that, but the whole point was they wanted to do it out of real shoes. Oh, no, it was for charity, right? It was for charity. Did they wash them beforehand? Absolutely not. Let's make this clear. I was not part of the shoey thing. That's disgusting. But I sure as hell filmed them doing it and laughed. I was like, let's go for the kids, for charity. Oh, it was funny.